Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will change everything you thought you knew about this upcoming NFL season. Imagine the seismic impact of a truly earth-shattering event, the kind that can turn the league on its head overnight. Think of a superstar, a true juggernaut, an elite player who stands out not just for his stats, but for his sheer presence on the field. One of the best in the league, the kind of player who strikes fear into the hearts of quarterbacks and offensive lines alike. Right now, as you sit and watch, phones are ringing off the hook in front offices across the league. There's a palpable panic and excitement in the air, the kind that comes when something absolutely massive is afoot. My sources, and I'm talking top-tier insiders with ears to the ground, have just confirmed something that will blow your mind. An enormous domino is about to fall, and once it does, the NFL landscape might never be the same. Let's talk about the Detroit Lions, a team currently at a crossroads. In recent years, they've shown flashes of potential, tantalizing glimpses that hint at a brighter future. But the truth is, the Lions have been ensnared in a cycle of mediocrity and near misses. Despite having had one of their best seasons in 2024 with a stunning 15-2 record, the 2025 season saw them stumble to a 9-8 finish, missing the playoffs and leaving their fans yearning for more. Their history is a tale of missed opportunities and yearning for glory, a franchise that hasn't tasted the sweet nectar of an NFL championship since 1957. So what's missing? What's the missing piece of the puzzle that would transform this squad from hopefuls to champions? The answer lies in their roster. The Lions boast a promising array of young talent, with names like Jared Goff leading the offensive charge under center and stars like Amon-Ra St. Brown making headlines as a standout wide receiver. Yet despite the strong offense, the Lions have been grappling with inconsistency on the defensive end. They need that defensive linchpin, a stalwart defender who can shore up their defense, particularly in the pass rush. Someone who can command double teams, plug gaps, and create opportunities for others. This need has led to a frenzy of secret meetings, encrypted phone calls, and private jet flights across the country, all in pursuit of that one transformative player who could make all the difference. And then, they found HIM. I'm talking about Darren Payne. Yes, Darren Payne, the defensive tackle whose name spells game-changing impact. Let's break it down. Standing at a towering 6'3", weighing in at a formidable 320 pounds, Payne is a force to be reckoned with. The 28-year-old has been a cornerstone for the Washington Commanders' defense since he was drafted 13th overall back in 2018. With a career highlighted by incredible performances, he has consistently proven himself as a significant defensive asset. In the 2025 season alone, Payne was active in 15 games, during which he recorded 20 solo tackles, 26 assisted tackles, 3 sacks, 7 quarterback hits, 8 tackles for loss, 5 pass deflections, and even forced a fumble. These aren't just numbers, these are the statistics of a player who makes tangible impacts on games. Payne's style of play is both aggressive and technically sound. Known primarily as a pocket pusher in the pass rush game, he excels in generating pressure on opposing quarterbacks, disrupting plays before they can develop. His presence alone on the defensive line can alter the dynamics of the opposing team's game plan. His career achievements, including a Pro Bowl selection and a reputation as one of the top defensive players for the Commanders, speak volumes about his capabilities and the respect he commands on the field. He's not just a name, he's a brand of defensive excellence. From a contractual standpoint, Payne's situation is as intriguing as his on-field prowess. Signed to a 4-year, $90 million extension with the Commanders in 2023, which includes $60 million in guarantees, he becomes a valuable asset with significant financial implications. Entering the 2026 season, Payne carries a $28.01 million cap hit, which makes the financial logistics of a trade quite fascinating. Yet here's why Payne is the perfect fit for what the Detroit Lions need. Their defense requires an anchor, a player capable of altering the course of games, and Payne fits that bill perfectly. Behind the scenes, the wheels are turning, and the drama is palpable. Imagine the Detroit Lions' general manager, Brad Holmes, deftly maneuvering in the shadows, piecing together a masterstroke of a deal that could redefine the team's future. An NFL authority was overheard saying, If the Lions land this deal, it's the kind of move that could shift the power dynamic in the NFC North overnight. Rivals are aware of this potential seismic shift, and believe me, they are doing everything they can to block this deal. Yet Holmes remains undeterred, with a vision as clear as it is bold. The financial logistics of acquiring Payne offer compelling prospects. Trade Payne before June 1st, and not only do the Commanders save a cool $16.81 million against the cap, but it also creates a scenario for the Lions to step in and capitalize on this financial flexibility. This kind of financial strategy could free up resources for other facility improvements and future signings, allowing the Lions to build a more competitive roster. Coach Dan Campbell is said to be exhilarated at the prospect, envisioning not just an improved defense, but a fortified team ready to contend at the highest levels. The deal comes with its own set of insane performance bonus clauses, crafted to ensure not just Payne's financial incentives, but his on-field contributions. Imagine clauses that could see bonuses for achieving double-digit sack seasons, or for being a key part in leading the Lions to a divisional title. These aren't just numbers, these are the seeds of a competitive dynasty in the making. Let's examine the financial and scheme analysis. The salary cap implications are undoubtedly intricate, yet the Lions have the potential to structure this deal in a way that spreads out the financial burden while securing the services of a top-tier defensive talent. With the league-wide cap projected to be around $275 M, the Lions have room to maneuver. Payne's role in the Lions' scheme would be pivotal, likely stepping in as a direct bolster to their defensive line, complementing and elevating the current roster with his formidable presence. His addition could potentially elevate the Lions from playoff hopefuls to bona fide Super Bowl contenders. Turning to the epic closing chapter of this narrative, let's reflect on the visionary ambitions espoused by Lions owner Sheila Ford Hamp, who's reportedly said, "We are committed to building a dynasty here in Detroit. This is more than a team, we're crafting a legacy." The fan base, perhaps more fervent than ever, has exploded on social media platforms, lighting up message boards and threads with anticipation and excitement. This could be the moment they've been waiting for, a team finally ready to break free from the chains of the past and carve its place in NFL history. The next 48 hours will be crucial. Deals like this don't just happen. They are crafted meticulously, honed to perfection. And the thought of Darren Payne donning the Detroit Lions colors, bringing his talent and grit to the Motor City, can you imagine it? So where do you stand on this potential blockbuster? Drop us a comment below. I want HIM or nah. Subscribe and share because you won't want to miss a single update in what promises to be one of the most exciting off-seasons in recent memory. Stay tuned.